With Larian Studios cleaning up at the Game Awards 2023, they also decided that they would do some good in the Game Awards 2024, with them winning the Best Community Support last night at the Game Awards. And this is a very well-deserved award, and I just want to break this down a little bit. As you can see here, I voted for Baldurs Gate 3. Now, I've played all of these games here that were nominated, and they're all multiplayer games except for Baldurs Gate 3. Now, the reason that I think Baldurs Gate 3 is so deserving of this is because of the immense support that they've given the game a year after launch. They actually just announced that they'll be adding 12 new subclasses to the game, and they don't have to go ahead and do that. On top of that, they also released a in-game modding ability so people can create their own mods. They have a modding toolkit, and they release console mods. On top of that, they are also testing the console mods to make sure that they work on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. Previously, mods on PlayStation had to have no external assets to be allowed, and with this, Larian Studios have been testing the Baldurs Gate 3 mods to make sure that they pass their internal testing, and it allows some special things to get added into console. So I think for that alone, it's incredible. But there's also a lot of other things that they did. So if we look at the title here, it says recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusiveness of social media activity, and game updates and patches. So what's big about this? I mean, they do all of that. They're transparent, lots of community support there. And they have, if there's ever issues, like there's been a couple issues with mods, like there was a shotgun mod that caused crashes, they removed it immediately, and then they got it so that the updated version got pushed out to console players so that people that wanted to use the mod would be able to. Now there's also the issue that comes with modding on console with if you have too many mods, too many files, it does cause issues. So they did put a limit on mods available on console to 100 maximum to cut down on the issues that people have been running into. So they've reacted responsively to any issues that may have occurred, and on top of all that, they stay on top of their social media game. Like if we look at their Twitter page here, they have the very Larian Christmas play now. They have the unlockables coming out in the Christmas season. They also showed out the win that they had last year. But one thing is their social media pages are funny. Like if you look at their Instagram and their TikToks, they make a bunch of memes about the video game, and I think that that's just hilarious. But mother, we made it. They also have Divinity Original Sin 2 now and in Balacho, which I think is pretty cool. But if you go through their channel, they post a lot of funny stuff. They're nice. They let people know whenever there's sales. Dinner is served. They even had an update previously whenever Gale, whenever they had another sale, and they said, "Do you have a hole in your life that is Gale sized?" So a lot of funny stuff out there. I really appreciate the the support that they have for all the different people in the community. Like someone with his Astarian bedspread with all the bat pillows, this is something. But they're constantly they constantly respond back to people, and they're hilarious. Like I find them so funny on social media. So if you don't already follow Larian Studios, you gotta, because I think that they're hilarious. But I also want to touch on Sven Vinke's speech yesterday at the Game Awards, because there's been some people that have been a little upset over it, because I don't know why people get upset over these things, but he said a lot of things people needed to hear. So you can go check out Sven Vinke's speech there. But basically, he was just calling out the industry and saying that the Game of the Year winners will be the ones that make games that they themselves want to play and other people want to play. Like if you make games that you enjoy, you have a good chance of making it at the Game Awards. So this video does not have a lot of audio, but he's basically, you see the crowd go crazy here in a moment whenever he drops this, because it's so true. The industry has been in a weird spot lately, and I think that if you focus mainly on making good, fun to play games, the people will come. So just want to touch briefly on this because I was very excited to see them win the Best Community Support at the Game Awards, and just want to give my thoughts about this. So leave a comment with your favorite thing about Larian Studios and their great community support in Baldurs Gate 3 or other games. Hit the subscribe button below as well if you found this video fun, and I'll see you all in the next video.